Today, I want to talk about my top 5 old world gold farms that you can still do to make gold inside World of Warcraft. Today, I want to talk about my top 5 old world gold farms that you can still do to make gold inside World of Warcraft retail, so let's get into it. Did you know that almost 98% of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel? If you want to help me out, you can subscribe right now. Thank you and enjoy the video. Alright, and after that minor inconvenience of this raptor interrupting my intro, that would have been actually great if it was planned, but it was not planned. We're gonna start with the first one right here, and it's going to be the Essence of Water gold farm. So let me show you what I'm talking about real quick. If we look it up on the auction house, Essence of Water. This is a classic WoW crafting material that is still bought and sold on the auction house, and as you can still see, one sells for 135 gold right now. A very nice spot to farm this is right here in Stranglethorn Vale, the Vile Reef, this island here with all the water elementals, and all you have to do is go around, kill the water elementals, loot them, and they have a chance to drop the Essence of Water. This can be done as a group farm, however it can also be done solo, no problem at all. With a high level character you can one-shot all of this stuff, as you can see, and yeah, you can spend however much time you want. Definitely possible to make a very decent amount of gold per hour on these elementals, but the best gold per hour is going to be in a group farm, in a like 5-man group, because you can these hyper spawn because they're quest mobs, so whenever a decent amount of them is killed, then they're gonna respawn. That is actually true for most of the gold farms that I will be talking about today. Most of these are like hyper spawning, which means if you have killed enough mobs in the area, then they're gonna be forced to respawn. So if you like can cover the entire island without moving and you just loot every like 2 minutes or whatever, so that you don't lose any loot, then that would be ideal. But yeah, this is also possible to do this solo, very chill, while like doing basically anything else, watching a Maxwell YouTube video or whatever. And yeah, the Essence of Water, my first gold farm. By the way, I will be ranking all the gold farms towards the end of the video, so this is no specific order right now, but I will be ranking them towards the end as to like how good I think they are and how much I personally like doing them. With the next gold farm, we are farming Essence of Undeath and Dark Rune, and both of these we can get in the Eastern Plaguelands, right here at Corin's Crossing, basically between these 3 houses. This village right here, we're killing everything that walks around. These ghouls can drop it, these tutors can drop it. Basically everything that is alive here can drop these items, and yeah, as you were able to see, they also sell for a decent amount of gold. Up next we are farming the Volatile Fire, and Volatile Fire is still being used to craft, for example, the Vial of the Sands mount from Cataclysm, and we are right here in the Twilight Highlands, top left of the map, near Thundermar, in this fire area basically, where like everything is burned and we have a bunch of fire elementals running around. I just started killing again, and after just 3 kills I already have 4 volatile fires. Same thing applies as with the 2 previous gold farms. It's better in a group, but it's also a farm that you can solo, no problem at all. And these elementals have a pretty decent chance of dropping volatile fire. It doesn't sell, like the individual volatile fire doesn't sell for as much as, see, I just looted another one right there. Doesn't sell for as much as, like, for example, the Dark Runes or the Essence of Water. However, you are gonna get a lot more drops because this is like a lot more common than, yeah, some of the other stuff, which is also why it sells for less, of course. Volatile fire can also be fished up with like the actual fishing in Mount Hyjo, so another zone, Kalimdor, Mount Hyjo right here, near Firelands, near the bottom of the map. There is like fiery water or lava, I guess it's just lava, and there's gonna be pools, and there are like swarms, like you would see in normal waters with like normal fish swarms. There's basically like fire puddle swarms inside the lava, and you can actually fish in those and also get volatile fire from that. However, I just prefer this right here, just like running around in this area and like killing all the fire elementals. And I find that a lot more chill than to like constantly have to like move your fishing location because the pool is already like exhausted, right? And it doesn't, like, it's just gone, and then you have to search for the next one. So yeah, I prefer this, and yeah, the drops are. We just got the next one. The drops are happening pretty frequently, so that's something that's really nice about this one. Up next is the damp scale basilisk eye that is being farmed right here outside Shatrath City in Terracotta Forest, basically all around this lake right here. At the shores, there's gonna be these damp scale basilisks, and yeah, they have a chance, a pretty decent chance actually, of dropping these damn scale basilisk eyes, and they sell for around 60 gold on the auction house. Up next, we are farming the Reigns of the Thundering Ruby Cloud Serpent right here in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms near the Tushen Burial Grounds. We're gonna go there in a second, but one thing I want to mention first is if this zone looks completely different to you, then you are most likely in the BFA Nazoth phase version of the zone. If that happens, just go right here to Mogushan Palace. There's gonna be like a white speech bubble on the map where you will talk to Sori Dormi, and she can switch the phase you're in and switch it back to the old phase, basically, which is the one that we want, where yeah, around here there's not like a bunch of like corrupted mobs. Instead, there's the normal mobs that would be around here. And the mobs that you need to see around the Tushen Burial Grounds are these ancient Mogu spirits. We're gonna be killing them, and they have a chance to drop sky shards. And once you have 10 sky shards, you can combine them and use them on the rare mob Alani that is flying through the zone. And that is going to give you the Reigns of the Thundering Ruby Cloud Serpent that we already looked at earlier. This one right here sells for 68,000 gold. However, you have to have 10 Sky Shards. If you don't have 10 Sky Shards, then you get nothing. This farm is a farm that is, I would say, a lot better in a 5-man group. Um, because like there's like strategic positions here where you are gonna deposit like, well, your ranged characters. Ideally, like you gonna want like a druid or a hunter or like a maybe like a shadow priest or a warlock, something that can basically insta kill these mobs from range through dots. Like Moonfire is very good, as you can see. Shadow Word Pain also works. Any like shot from the hunter also works, but probably most chill on like a dot class like druid or priest or whatever. And you're gonna be positioning them like all around here so that you can basically once again trigger the hyper spawn by instantly killing everything, and then every like couple of minutes you're gonna be flying around and looting all these mobs. Actually though, the sky shards are epic items, which means they stay on the mobs a lot longer, so you don't have to necessarily fly around every 2 minutes and loot everything. You can wait longer. I'm not sure how much longer exactly, so whenever I did this, I would just do it every 2 minutes anyway. But yeah, that is gold farm number 5. So since we've completed and I have shown you guys all the gold farms, we're going to talk about how much gold you can actually make and what of these, like how I would rank them, what is my number 1 and what is my number 5. There he is right there, by the way, Alani the Stormborn. That's the guy that you need to use the Sky Shards on. Alright, so what is my ranking then? Well, here it is. At number 5, we've got the Sky Shards for the Cloud Serpent. Honestly, I don't enjoy this too much since, in my opinion, a 5-man group is pretty much mandatory. Otherwise, this farm is not really fun at all, in my opinion. At number 4, Essence of Water. I love Stranglethorn Vale and I love being in the zone, but I don't know. The drop rate, in my opinion, can be a bit rough sometimes, and it's fun once in a while, but I don't enjoy it that much. At number 3, for me, is Dark Rune and Essence of Undeath. The fact that you can farm 2 materials here is pretty nice. However, if I spend too much time in Eastern Plaguelands, then I just become more depressed. So I don't know, like don't enjoy the area too much. At number 2, I have Damscale Basilisk Eyes. The drop rate for these is actually pretty decent. The price they sell for is pretty decent, and I don't know. For some reason I enjoy this farm quite a lot. And at number 1 for me is Volatile Fire because I tend to be like happier whenever something happens more frequently, and Volatile Fire, the drop rate is pretty good. Sometimes you will get multiple at once, and so yeah, for that reason, this is my ranking. Now let's talk about gold a little bit and how much gold you can make. Honestly, any of these gold farms can make you between um, 10, 15, 20, sometimes even 30,000 gold an hour. However, that is trying really hard and min-maxing it and doing it in a group. You can also, like most of these, in my opinion, except the Sky Shard one, even though you can even do that one on your own, but all the other ones you can easily do on your own and do it a lot more chill. And whenever I do something like this, I don't really think about how much gold am I making per hour. I'm just like, okay, I want to make some gold, I want to farm a little bit, so I just take it with a more chill approach, and I feel like that is more healthier for me at least. And I did this for a few weeks. I cycled through these gold farms, and I made around 900,000 gold, as you can see in my bags right here. This is the character that I farmed this on, and yeah, 938,000 gold in bags right now. So this was over a time span of probably like 6 to 7 weeks or something like that. So definitely took a while, but as I said, my approach is usually pretty chill. Like I don't try too hard or try to stress myself out too much. So yeah, that is that, and that's gonna do it for this video. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe if you did, and until next time, I will see you all later. Peace out.